Hey guys, it's Motional, and welcome to my channel. Please remember to like, subscribe, and click the notifications so you can see more of my content and yeah, get into stuff with me. Today, literally first thing in the morning, I've woken up with something heavily on my chest and in my mind. I think his name is Marcus, the young man that is, and you know what, I feel so impelled to call him a young boy. I know he's 18. I know, he's classed as a man, but we still, as parents, I think we still have a sense of 18 is just, you're still my little boy. Do you know what I mean? And he's been jailed in Dubai, sentenced to 1 year because he had relations with a 17-year-old, and he wasn't aware of the law in Dubai. So in Dubai it's 18, isn't it? And obviously over here it's 16. So he's met this girl out there, according to the articles that I've read, and she's also from the UK, London, and he's had sexual relations with her. Her parents have found out, and it's a little bit up in the air of how they found out. I haven't got the facts, so I don't want to say things that are not true. But the parents have found out, and they have rang, I think it's the mother, has rang the police in Dubai while he's still out there and the girls returned home. So they're both on family holidays, and the mother's found out. It says the mother was quite strict. Their family's quite strict, so they had to keep their meetings secret, where his family knew. His family knew that they were meeting, and they all knew that the daughter wasn't allowed to meet up with boys because the family was quite strict. And when they got home, the mother caught wind of it. However, she found out. There's speculation that his family felt guilty and told her, and then there's stuff about her seeing messages. And whichever way it was, the mother's found out and she's phoned the police in Dubai. They've then arrested this young man, and since then he is in Dubai, black young man, 18 years old, and he's been sentenced to 1 year in a prison in Dubai, where his family have had to return home without him because obviously they have jobs and stuff. My heart, like I don't know what it's doing. I'm even tearing up now because I have a son. He's 21. And I can't, you can't imagine as a black boy, any son anyway, in another country being locked up even in your own country. You can't imagine the madness that's going through this young man's mind. Do you know what I mean? Where to him, he's done nothing wrong. To us, he's done nothing wrong. To me, he's done nothing wrong. I'm going to literally just speak how I'm thinking, because I straight up think this mother of this girl is wicked. I'm not going to start cussing and all of those stuff. She is wicked. I actually used the B word when I found out. I was like, what a fucking bitch. Excuse my French, but that is what I said. I don't understand how you would do something like that. Why you would do something like that? What kind of stuff is inside of you to do something like that before you meet up with the parents or whatever? You're literally calling, your intention is to get this man arrested and dealt with by authority that is alien to you. You don't know what they're like out there. You don't have any regard, and from what we know over here, it's quite brutal in those countries, and especially as a black man. I am sorry, especially as a black man. One thing that I'm just fearful having boys in general, having boys in this world in general. I'm just fearful. Obviously children altogether, you're fearful, but and then having a black boy, you have to teach them about, oh, don't do this, don't do that, you'll get accused of this so easily, you'll get accused of that so easily. Knowing what is yes and knowing what is no. Do you know what I mean? age limits and all of that stuff. You have to teach them to how to behave with the police, how to dress so you're not stereotyped. There's so much we have to teach our boys. But there is one thing I am gonna say, and I really do feel for this boy's family, but I think about my own personal circumstances. And as I said, my son's 21 now. I've told my son, you're a man and you're black, and no matter almost anywhere in the world that you go to, you will be judged quite harshly. And it's making me tear up even just saying those things. And it's a reality, but it is true. And as a mother, there is limits. We would like to think, no, there isn't limits, from when they're born. Oh, I don't care and all of this stuff. But there becomes limits, when they reach a certain age and they want to get their back up and they want to tell you stuff. And I think I've survived a good relationship with my son. It hasn't been smooth sailings. I've been through the world, but just out of his sheer love for me keeps that respect. It always comes back to the respect he has for me. So my thing is when we go on a family holiday, because we still do and we forever will do, praise God spare life and all of that stuff. But it will not, my son wouldn't be linking up with girls. It just would be uncomfortable for him. No matter what age he gets to, he won't do it. I've got a brother that's just a few years younger than me and we're big in our 30s. I don't see him doing that either. Do you know what I mean? It's just out of respect. It's just a family holiday. But at 18, that wouldn't be happening. And especially where I know that the daughter's parents is strict and does not want her meeting up with boys, that wouldn't be happening. This is not saying that anything that has happened is justified, because it's not. I still think it's disgusting. I think what the mother done of this young girl, and I'm thinking, what is this young girl? Because I'm a woman. And I was that age at one point. I wouldn't talk to my mother. I wouldn't talk to her. It's not an anger thing. It's a moral. It's a how wicked are you kind of thing. And I just woke up this morning with my heart. Well, even yesterday when I was talking about it, discussing it, my heart feels so tight. You don't know what abuse this man could be going through. He can't communicate properly with people because it's not their first language. You don't know what's going on. But on top of that, he's done nothing wrong. That must be so confusing. It's boggling my mind and I'm not going through it. So to think of what he's going through, and then, I'm sorry, I have no other side of thinking when it comes to why this woman went and called the police in Dubai. Even if it was over here, there's no reason in my mind, or because she couldn't call it if we were over here, but there's no reason in my mind, for why she would have done that. But I do want to say, as parents, we do have to, because I'm quite a panicky parent. That's what I call me. I panic, and especially where my boys are concerned, I panic. And my concern would be, if she's not allowed to be here, no, it would just be no. And I know I wouldn't have to have that conversation with my son, because it's already how we are. It's to enjoy family time. Yeah, you see someone, you take their number, we'll link up when we get back home. But not on holiday. And I'm sure this has made a lot of us parents think, this is how I am anyway. But for those that are not like that, I'm sure it's made us think. But as a mother to a black young man, it is so scary, because we are judged in a different way. They are judged in a different way. Our sons, our black men, they are judged so much more harshly. And I don't know what outcome it would have been for another man of another race. another color. But I do know that this is how I feel, and I've always felt. But the fact is that this mother who has children herself, to do that, as people, we need to, I don't know why we don't do this, why we don't put ourselves in the person's shoes in all situations. You hear so much judgment, so much madness, so much evilness. Why don't you put yourself in the person's shoes and think, would I want this to be done? Can I imagine this being done to my child or me? Or do you get what I mean? For you to then make moral decisions like, oh my God, my chest. I promise you, I really hope that this woman is suffering for what she's done. I do. I hope she's suffering for what she's done. I don't even know how she's able to sleep at night. Yes, and I haven't seen a picture of her yet. I don't know what the family is or anything like that, but I think it does need to be circulated. She does need to be shamed. My heart does go out to the family, and I really pray that, our government does more than what they're doing to try and negotiate getting him released. And I'm just praying that he finds the strength mentally, literally mentally and physically. I'm just praying that he finds the strength. That's all I have to say on that today. I'm not sure what you guys think. Let me know. Let me know if where you disagree with me. Let me know where you agree with me. Let me know what your thoughts are. Food for thought for everybody. And yes, until next time. See you later.